Just for us to wrap up this conversation, which is so interesting, but I'm very curious to know if you've ever faced any funny or embarrassing situation because you didn't speak English well, or because you were learning the language, because
we need to laugh.
Speak English? Yeah, we need to laugh. Life is too hard.
Well, I faced a few things, but I remember even in the United States, one time I went to take my car to a mechanic, and then he asked me, what's the year and make of your car? Of course, he wasn't that slow. And, you know, he said, what's the year?
O ano e o modelo, né?
Yeah, what's the year and make of your car? And I pretended that I understood, because I was like, okay, like what the hell is he talking about? Because here we would say like, what kind? I don't know. If he asked, what kind of car do you have? And so he
totally
asked a couple of times, and I just said, and he's like, dude, I'm asking you a question. What's the year and make of your car? I was like, dude, I'm sorry, but then, like I can't understand. What's the year and make? And it's like, let me see your car. And then he went outside and looked at my car, and I was like, all right, I see that. And then,
you should have asked him back, like, that's what I ask you.
And then another situation was, I was at a dinner party. I guess, I don't recall if it was like one of the celebration dates. What's that one before Christmas?
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, Thanksgiving. And then I guess it was that I was with a friend, and then her family was all there, but they were all Americans, and you know, they were speaking in their own, you know, like the speed. And I was there, and I remember that her aunt came up to me and said, oh, nice to meet you, blah 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 blah. Do you have siblings? And I had never heard about that word before, because to me, I was like, do you have any brothers or sisters, or do you have sisters, brothers, whatever? I had never heard siblings before.
Siblings, yeah. But they don't teach that in schools. It's incredible.
Yeah. And
it's
then
not
I was
only
like,
you, bro.
Do you have any siblings? And I was like, I just, you know, took some time, and I was like, I look at my friend, and then the lady was like, okay, what's wrong with this guy? Because for her, like, I was speaking English like fluently, and then she's like, all right, like, what is the problem with you? Like, are you, you know, why don't you understand, or you don't want to answer or something? And she's like, I was like, excuse me, and she's like, do you have any siblings? I was like,
and then they speak louder, and then you say, no,
then I look at my friend. I looked at my friend, and I was like, what the fuck is... what the hell is she saying? What is she asking me? And then she was like, yeah, he has the 3 brothers and 1 sister, whatever. I was like, yeah, that's right, I do. But I couldn't, like, that word I had never heard before.
I would have helped
Siblings.
you out like this. Oh, I'm sorry, he doesn't like this kind of subject because they have family issues. Right? That's why you don't feel
I was like, siblings? What the hell are they talking about?
And it's funny because this has happened to me talking to Sarah, who's been on this podcast already.
Sarah.
So she can speak Portuguese very well. So I was speaking in my natural speed. We were talking in Portuguese here, having a barbecue at home. And then I said something to her, and something that very similar situation happened here with us. And I was like, why? And then I repeated the same thing, and then she said, sorry, I don't know this word. I said, okay. And the tendency is to speak louder, right? Yeah. I said siblings.
I said siblings, you stupid deaf.
Yeah. But it's not a problem.
Yeah, it's like the guy in New York who asked for a cab, and he enters the cab, and he said, I'd like to go to the Central Park. And then the guy looked at me and said, okay, I will take you to the Central Park. And then he sees the name of the guy in the, you know, on the panel there. It was Carlos de Souza. Are you Brazilian? And the guy, yes, I am. So why are we speaking English? let's get it over with. And then August started speaking Portuguese.
That's funny.